This is by far the best real estate stock out there, and this is a stock that I feel like is easily going to be able to 10x. I feel like this stock really is going to be making me a lot of money, and in fact today I did actually buy some shares, and I am going to be continuously adding shares to my portfolio whenever this stock dips, and that is EXPI. EXP Realty. Just to start off, I want to say, guys, one, I'm not recruiting for EXP. I am not an EXP real estate agent. I am a real estate agent, and I have been in the real estate business for almost 3 years now, but this isn't a video talking about EXP Realty as a brokerage, but this is a video talking about their stock and why I decided to invest into their stock. I'm going to get into a bunch of things about the company, and I just want to really make it clear that this isn't a video to get people to join EXP Realty as a real estate agent. This is just a video for me to talk about the stock, share my opinions and my predictions. I also do want to say this is not financial advice, so again, please only invest money that you're okay with losing. Alright, now let's get right into EXP stock, ticker symbol EXPI. The company is called EXP World Holdings. If you guys don't know what this isn't a REIT, this isn't, some sort of trust. This is actually a real estate brokerage, and there's a reason why I am so heavily bullish on this brokerage. Like I said, I am a real estate agent, and I'm not with EXP Realty, and there is a reason for that. The reason is right now I am not actively trading in real estate. I'm not actually, doing day-to-day things that would classify me as a real estate agent. In fact, I started a real estate agent team before this pandemic started, and ever since the pandemic started, everything related to that was put on pause. I haven't really been doing real estate work, and I personally do know for a fact, or at least I really strongly believe, that in the future I will be joining EXP Realty. This is a brokerage that just makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to get into the details. So if you don't already know, a traditional real estate brokerage makes money by having agents do deals and close transactions. So usually whenever a real estate agent is making a sale of a house, they are paid a commission, and from that commission, a certain percent of it goes to the brokerage and a certain percent of it goes to the agent. So let's just say I started a brokerage, and you, the listener or the viewer of this video, you are a real estate agent in my brokerage. Let's just say you did a commission and you made $10,000, okay? If we are under a 90 and 10 split, 10% of that would go to me and 90% would go to you. Now, the brokerage model is very old, and real estate is one of those industries that has been very, very slow to adapt. In fact, there are still a bunch of boomer agents that think social media is a hype. I know, insane, it's crazy. Me being young and being a young real estate agent, I've seen the worst of the worst, and I've also seen the best of the best. Now, with EXP, there is a few things to take into mind. EXP Realty is a rather newer company in terms of popularity. They recently blew up, and in 2020, they actually surpassed 40,000 real estate agents, and that's globally. One thing to note about EXP is they don't follow the typical brick and mortar business model. There are a bunch of real estate brokerages out there, and they follow the typical, there's an office, the Remax, the Royal LePage, the Keller Williams, Berkshire Hathaway. There's a bunch of real estate brokerages out there, and they all follow the basic model where there's an office, you go in, you pay a desk fee, and there's a commission split and whatnot. And like I said, I personally don't have any complaints with my real estate brokerage that I'm with right now. Regardless, there's a lot of things that EXP offers that all other brokerages do not offer. Now, to start off, I do want to say EXP does have a bit of stigma, or a bit of, I guess, like a negative outlook on it, because they do have a kind of MLM-like model. Now, I'm going to quickly explain what the model is. And keep in mind, with most brokerages, a real estate agent makes money by closing deals. They have to be constantly selling houses or representing a buyer to make money. EXP came and they completely changed and made a whole new revolution around the salesperson's compensation. So, like I said, with EXP, you make money when you sell a house, but you also are awarded EXP stock every time you sell a house. I'm not too sure if it's every single time or if it's only up to a certain extent, but I know for a fact that there are people who make money just by getting stock awards from the company. Now, if that's not already cool enough, I do want to say there is also a agent recruiting system, and they call it agent attraction recruiting. It's kind of like an MLM. And now this is where things get kind of tricky, and people like to stay away from MLMs. Me personally, I don't really like to get involved into MLMs, especially ones related to Forex trading. As you guys might already know, there's so many MLMs related to Forex and just a bunch of other MLMs and multi-level marketing companies. Now, I've already made a video on my opinion about MLMs in general, but typically I do like to stay away. Now, with EXP, they also have that model where, let's just say I am an agent at EXP and I get you to sign up. I would be making a certain amount of money from getting you into the company. Now that money doesn't come out of your pocket, but it comes out of the brokerage's pocket. I wouldn't classify this as a pyramid scheme because there is actually something that needs to be done. If agents aren't selling houses, no money is going to be circulating around, which in my opinion is a very good thing because it just proves that, hey, this company isn't just based off of recruiting people, because even if I recruited 1,000 people, if none of them sold a house, I wouldn't make a single penny from it. So it does really compensate agents who are actually doing work. And like I said, in the whole real estate industry, the industry is so far behind, and people need to understand that most of the real estate transactions that are only done by a small percentage of agents. There are so many agents out there that barely even close a deal in a year. And again, I personally know this because I've been in the real estate industry for over 2 years now. So the stock is currently trading at $136. And very interesting to know about the stock. 5 days ago, so on February 4th, the stock was actually trading at $120. A month ago, the stock was actually trading at $75. So that's nearly a 2x. And a year ago, guys, the stock was actually trading at less than $10 a share. So this growth is just insane. And people really need to understand that with massive growth in the company, that's only because they are either insanely hyped in the news or there's insane company growth. With EXP, there aren't a lot of people talking about the stock because a lot of times when people are talking about the stock, they are talking about the stock to get people into the company. Like I said, this video isn't to promote the brokerage as a place to work at, but this is a video talking about the actual stock. And it's interesting because they are also doing a 2-for-1 stock split. So this stock split is actually happening February 16th, and I actually bought before the stock split. So a stock split, pretty much, if you don't know, a 2-for-1 stock split, let's just say you have 1 share of EXP. After February 16th, you will actually have 2 shares. And again, if you have 10 shares, after February 16th, you will have 20 shares. The prices of the stock will pretty much cut in half, and everyone will be divided shares evenly. Like I said, Tesla recently did I think a 5-for-1 stock split. I know Apple recently did one as well, so it pretty much works the same way. Another thing I do want to say is EXP actually does not spend any money on marketing. And me personally, I love companies like that. The reason being, when a company does not have to spend money on marketing, I know for a fact that there is a cult-like audience or just something that goes around and is doing the marketing for them. Me personally, I have met countless EXP agents. A bunch of EXP agents have even tried to recruit me to join their company, and I know for a fact that these people are very passionate about them, and it literally is like a cult. Any EXP agent, if you go and talk to them, it's literally like they're in a cult. That's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing. From an agent's perspective, it can get kind of annoying sometimes, but hey, if you're an EXP agent, you're watching this, it's all love. Listen, I'll join the company soon, okay? But with that being said, guys, I also want to say one thing that is very, very important to me and very important coming up is Grant Cardone, who is arguably the biggest name in real estate, is actually going to be joining EXP. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty about what exactly this means. Is Grant Cardone going to start a real estate team in EXP? Is he going to start, making a real estate agent division in EXP? Is Grant Cardone even licensed? I don't know, but Grant Cardone and the person who, I think the CEO of EXP, Glenn, they actually said on Clubhouse that they are going to be working together and they have a partnership going on. Glenn is actually expected to speak at Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Conference. Another thing that's very interesting is Grant says, in quotations, Glenn, we're going to 10X EXP. I'm telling you. If you guys don't already know, Grant Cardone has his whole branding that's about, 10Xing things, right? He wants to take things and multiply by 10. And guys, if Grant Cardone joins EXP and he is promoting EXP, that is going to be insane for 1, Grant's bank account, 2, EXP's company, and 3, your bank account if you actually buy this stock. Now, like I said, the stock is at $136 right now. It was trading at around 140s, and I think it even nearly hit the 160s earlier on Tuesday. But again, this was a little bit of a dip. I saw a buying opportunity and I decided to buy. Will the stock continue to go down and maybe dip a bit more? Potentially. I don't really know, and quite frankly, I don't really care. If it does go down more, hey, maybe I'll even look into buying more shares. But me personally, I see this company being an insane company long term, and it is a company that I genuinely believe in. Like I even said, I can 100% see myself eventually joining this company because I know as a real estate agent, I'll be able to make more money. And not only that, there are so many different examples, guys, where if you were a real estate agent, and let's just say you make 100K a year, if you were a real estate agent 5 years ago with EXP, just from all the stock awards, you could have been a millionaire by now. And just hearing statistics like that makes me very excited for the future of this company. I also do want to say the company does, like I said, provide stock to its employees or to its real estate agents. I want to say I read a statistic that says around 55% of the shares are owned by real estate agents. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. I also do want to say, guys, I strongly recommend going to the EXP website and checking out what they have to offer. Also, again, I want to say, I personally did actually get the opportunity to go and look and learn a lot about EXP from a real estate agent perspective. And I'm pretty sure you guys would like to hear my perspective because EXP is something that makes money off of real estate agents like me. And I do want to say I am very impressed by what they have going on because real estate agent usually goes to an office and they usually have, like a desk and whatnot. But with EXP, everything is completely online. It is almost like you're playing like Minecraft or like Fortnite. And literally you are in like a virtual world and you get seminars, you get mentored there, you do a lot of the work in that, like, it's really like a video game. And I actually got the chance to experience it and actually go and look into it. I was actually granted access by an EXP agent and it is very interesting. Another thing I do want to say is this is a company that is constantly exploring new opportunities in different countries. In fact, I know that they recently went into, I believe, Mexico and India, which again is very interesting to me because if this company continues to expand into more countries, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the stigma slowly starts to die off, I think this company is going to be something that's well more accepted by real estate agents and just people as general. And especially if Grant Cardone does decide to say something crazy, guys, this stock is easily going to be shooting up. And this stock could potentially, like I said, 10x in the future. I'm not going to be surprised if this company does 10x because remember, the company is constantly growing and they have low overhead as they don't have actual office spaces. It is pretty much a tech company, if you want to say. I already said it before and I'll say it again. I genuinely do believe that this is one of the stocks that will make me a lot of money in the future. I called out Tesla in 2018 and now I am sitting on a shit ton of profits. I genuinely think this is going to be another one of those stocks that I just buy and in a few years I'm going to look at the price again. I'm going to be like, oh wow, cool, it's payday. In fact, I even bought a share of Tesla today because it did take a dip. If you guys want to see a video on Tesla, drop a like down below, drop a comment. I also want to get your guys' insight. What do you think about EXP stock, EXPI? What do you think about the company? What do you think about its innovative, maneuvers? What do you think about, just being a real estate agent and working for a company as such? Let me know in the comments down below. And I also want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support you guys have been giving me on this channel lately. I can't talk. It's been amazing, and I'm on a mission to get to 5,000 subscribers, guys. I'm at 3,850 right now. If I can get to 5,000 by maybe like the end of the week, 4,000 by the end of the week and 5,000 by the end of the month, that would be amazing, guys. Like I said, down below there's going to be a free Discord that you can join and we can talk about real estate, stocks, finance, all sorts. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and until next time, remember, stay seeking success.